Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. The Red Sox will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Cole Stewart, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he's struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Now at the plate, Michael Taylor. He will lead this one off today.
The left fielder, Michael.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
First pitch, 135.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Alex Verdugo comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Nope, good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Sox nothing. O's coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, D-Row, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
The 1-2.
That's ball.
And he chased it in the dirt. Ramos gathers it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Now at the plate, Rodney Owen swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Slapped hard the opposite way into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Anderson.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Striding into the box, Anderson Miller. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Taylor is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still no score. Here's J.D. Martinez. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. J.D. Martinez goes quietly leading off the second.
Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. And he lays off there 1-0. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
And there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Anthony Santander.
The left fielder, Anthony Santander.
First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. And the Orioles have their first hit of the ball game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in, Ryan Mountcastle. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, the pitch.
1-0.
Swing and a high chopper. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
He's set and the pitch. Yusniel Diaz is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Adley Rutschman, as he'll take a look at ball one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Rutschman, just 24 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-1. He's running. Pitches high. The throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for the Orioles, who move to the 3rd with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball inside.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And it's fouled away. Again, another foul ball. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Rutschman goes to get it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Now here it comes. Chris Owings comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Michael Taylor will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Runner goes for second. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Owings, the runner at second with 1 away. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes is there, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex.
Digging in, Alex Verdugo. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Owen is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back. The Orioles are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and hit is something they've done very well this season. Entering the day, they're among the best teams in the league in avoiding the strikeout. I asked one coach about that earlier, and he said it's not something they harp on too much with the players, but they do have a lineup full of guys who want to compete on every pitch and who have great bat-to-ball skills. He added, not every team is so lucky to have that kind of makeup. Guys?
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, Frank Schwindel. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. And that misses for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Now at the plate, Malquin Canelo. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2.
That's not great form right there, but you can't be surprised. A lot of these guys were not asked to bunt coming up through the minor leagues, so don't expect every sack bunt to get down.
Too high, 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
3-2, full count. He waits, now the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. Right fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. Hit the other way out toward right field. Verdugo waits on it. 1 out.
Good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
To the plate now, Rodney Owen. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit down the third baseline. And this goes right through his glove on into left field. And the run will score easily as the Orioles are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
At the plate now, Anderson Miller as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. The Bo Sox put up a big number in the runs column yesterday, so a repeat of that would certainly help their efforts in going for this sweep here today.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down 1 early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Set. Here's the 3-1. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. Orioles settle for 1. 3 innings complete. The Orioles are on top, 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Hit hard toward the right side, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Slider laid off for a ball. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fly ball right down the line in left. Santander ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first down.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Rock. Takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Standing in now, Garrett Cooper as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Wilson Ramos is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Ramos has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Swing hard liner to left center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. The throw to third, and this will get in there too late. He's in there at third. And that certainly represents a career milestone. Hit number 1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1,000 isn't a milestone that's going to get everyone talking, but as an individual, you have to feel pretty good about it. He'll definitely be wanting that ball for his trophy case.
Here's Rognadodor now as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into center field, line drive base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now 3-1.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Here's Chris Owings now. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
From the stretch, grounded to the right. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Michael A. Taylor.
In now, Michael Taylor as he grounds one briskly to short. To second for one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. And their runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
And that's down into left center for a base hit. Taylor is on his way home. He'll score easily as they push the lead to 5 now.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Francisco Morales answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Morales.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Liner toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. Throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
At the plate, J.D. Martinez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And it's in time at first. And hallelujah, the side is retired. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Red Sox are out in front, 7-1. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Mountcastle. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Fouled away. Swing and a liner. Foul. And that misses 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
He froze him on the fastball there. Ryan Mountcastle becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning.
UCL Diaz.
Yusniel Diaz is the next to bat. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder is on the run, and no one will track it down. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Soft liner toward short. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
That's why there's no justice in this game. pitcher executes a perfect fastball inside, jams him, beats him, steals his wallet, and he's still able to get a knock.
Stepping in now, Adley Rutschman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hard hit ball to second. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Into the box now, Frank Schwindel, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Odor on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Orioles leave one. They're down 7-1. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said it's been quite a show that they put on at the plate today, and not just in terms of hits and runs. Yes, they have a ton of hits, but they've also only struck out 2 times. That's a rarity in the sport these days, but it also seems to be a winning formula.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off with the Red Sox.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Rafael Devers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Hit to short, reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Ready once again, Garrett Cooper. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the catcher, Wilson.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on top 7-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Malkeem Canelo is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Popped him up. Cooper over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, The center fielder, Austin.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Austin Hayes. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Lays off 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Owings calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second
The
out.
third baseman, number 16, Rodney.
Riding in once again, Rodney Owen. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Into the flag court and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's a 7-2 game now.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
To the plate now, Anderson Miller.
Designated hitter.
As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One ball, 1 strike to count. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and that's going to land foul. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Orioles draw closer on the home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Rougned Odor. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Now batting, Chris Owings. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. A 1 pitch on its way.
Whoa, that counts.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. The 1-2. Popped him up. Rutschman over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 5, Michael A.
Standing in, Michael Taylor. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Odor on his way to second. Ground ball right side. And there's his first base hit in this one. And he is in there.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts, but right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Standing in now, Alex Verdugo. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One left for the Red Sox. They're on top 7-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Anthony Santander.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as you can see there, he currently leads the Orioles in that category. So striding forward now, Ryan Mountcastle. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit toward the hole. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Into the box, Yusniel Diaz, and he puts it on the ground to second. One there, on to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Odor trying to get there. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 7-3 ball game.
Now batting, first base.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
At the plate, Frank Schwindel swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that is off the wall. The relay. And he will get in there at second base as he's got himself a wall ball double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Stepping in now, Malquin Canelo, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Heading out towards shallow right. Verdugo's on the move, and he makes the catch as just the one run comes across in the inning. Orioles settle for one. We're through 6 full. The Red Sox lead it 7-3. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Grounded to third. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Settling in now, Rafael Devers. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Matt Barnes gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Matt Barnes.
Leading off the inning, Austin Hayes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. One and 2 now.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now in 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Hit out towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The third baseman, number 16, Rodney.
Digging in once again, Rodney Owen.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
The 1-0 pitch. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Now back, the designated hitter.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Into the box now, Anderson Miller, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Miller is batting exactly .230. Not where he wants to be, I'm sure.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now, Anthony Santander. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Trevor Hildenberger takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. So now to the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Garrett Cooper. Koji Yokoyama has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. The pitch.
0-1.
High in the air out to center field. Hayes on the run for it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, Wilson Ramos.
So striding in, Wilson Ramos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Two balls and no strikes to Ramos. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Oh, and he misses it. He's through first and hustling for second.
You don't think fielding is important? Instead of a routine out, you got a guy standing at second base after a 2-base error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Runner at second now as a result of the error, and set to go is the second baseman, Rougned Odor. From the stretch, here's the pitch. One out and a runner on second base. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
I got count 1 and 2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Bounce to first. Scooped up. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder with
Stepping up now, Chris Owings. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Ball 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Men on third with 2 down. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
He's set. Here's the 3 and 2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3 and 2. Now the payoff pitch home, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They hold a 7-4 lead. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And in with a bat in his hands will be Yusniel Diaz. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Odor is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in the switch hitter, Adley Rutschman singled homer run in his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The Red Sox are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Wow, throw a 10 over and bring out the clowns. Looked like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Frank Schwindel. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And a ball, 1-0. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
3-0 now. Runner at second here with one man out. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The batter, the second baseman.
Ready now for Baltimore, Malquin Canelo. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Dom Thompson Williams will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And this is taken outside for ball 1. So far on the year, Thompson Williams carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. The 1-0 home.
Nope. That's inside.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1 the count now. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Into the box, Austin Hayes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Set and the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
From the stretch. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Count still at 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. On a line to shortstop.
The third baseman, number 16.
Josh Taylor answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. At the plate, Rodney Owen. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Orioles leave them loaded. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score.
This change for the Orioles. Now playing second base.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Ramon Urias will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 87, Ramon Urias.
Teheran Guerrero enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. He's set. Here it comes.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
At the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a two-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Now back.
To the plate now, J.D. Martinez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. No outs, nobody on. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Swing and a line drive. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way.
No strike.
Strike taken up in the zone. Still only one out in the inning. Fastball called strike. 1-2. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Stepping in now, Garrett Cooper, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. With too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Hit in the air out toward left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. It's the Red Sox 9 and the O's 4. Next will be the designated hitter, Anderson Miller. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Anthony Santander.
Ready for another shot now. Anthony Santander. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. From the stretch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Taylor has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
Stepping in, Ryan Mountcastle, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And he takes ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1 home. Baltimore down to their final strike. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Bo Sox took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Eduardo Rodriguez earns the win, his 2nd. Cole Stewart allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Josh Taylor gets a 4-out save, his 1st of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Orioles, 4 runs, 13 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.